Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the WCA 2015 European Pro Qualifier. We're almost ready for our second WarCraft III matchup, featuring HLA from Germany and Ruden from Serbia. This is the lower bracket, meaning that the winner will move on in the tournament and the loser goes home. The crowd is ready here at Gamescom 2015. Let's start the match.
Thank you, Josh. Welcome back to the Casters Stats. Welcome to the losers bracket final. The stakes have never been higher in this tournament. The winner advances to China, to the biggest tournament we've ever seen in WarCraft 3. $200,000 on the line in December. The loser goes home without a ticket, without any money.
This is the game so far of the tournament that has the highest pressure. You lose here and all has been for nothing. And the first game will be Turtle Rock, and it's starting already.
And just like in the last game between yours and WarCraft, we have close position here. And we said that WarCraft is most likely a Demon Hunter player. I think at close position, Ruden might be getting the Warden first.
That's such a big gamble, though. I mean, of course, you can pick off ghouls here and there, but you really want her on level 3, and especially on close position. The Undead, it's fairly easy for him to disrupt your creeping, and the Warden could definitely backfire. Let's see, though, as this unfolds. Of course, close position traditionally very good for the Undead against the Night Elf. Basically, close position always terrible for the Night Elf because their base is weak, and they want to get some time early on to get their heroes heroes rolling. And what we saw last time, the last hitting of the Footman may just happen here as well with the Ghoul, if HLA sends it out to scout, and he does so right now with the 50 lumber he just got, which is enough to create the next Ziggurat. And yeah, already this is looking like an aggressive start, which is of course what we like to see here. And it is, by the way, the Demon Hunter, I think, the way more reliable, way more stable choice.
That's right, but enough of that. Let's introduce the players a bit at the upper left position. We have from Berlin, Germany, 25 years old, Tim Gebel, Hate, Love, Anger as the Undead here. He's a former silver medal winner at the EPS season 12. And he is called the Professor because, especially against Night Elf, he has so many tactics up his sleeve. He can do Ghoul Rush, he can go Fiends, he can go Mass Tier 3 Ghouls. It's very hard to prepare for that. And in the upper right, we have the Serbian Prince, Nemanja Ruden, as the Night Elf here. He's surprised at day one of this tournament, beating WarCraft in Mirror 2-0, but afterwards, he kind of fell apart, lost the game against yours, lost the game against Hate, Love, Anger. That's why he's here in the loser bracket final.
And already very, very aggressive from HLA, attacking with 2 ghouls pretty much right off the bat, and also killing 1 Wisp. First micro mistake from Rudan, that should never happen against only 2 ghouls pressuring. And now the Demon Hunter is not being given the time to creep at all, so now we have level 1 fights going on. And immediately Aura trying to go for the surround, but just with 3 ghouls and the DK, that's very hard to pull off. So we might even be seeing Immolation here, as he heads for the archers. First and foremost, of course, they are very squishy, and getting rid of them and getting skeletons for the Rods of Necromancy is what HLA wants most right now.
Yeah, he sold his town portal once again, got the Rod of Necromancy and the Dust, of course, to reveal the hidden archers. Looking good for him so far, I guess. Very interesting statistics. Ruden has never won a game against Undead in an official tournament match on Turtle Rock, actually.
Of course, Turtle Rock pretty much the best Undead map there is. Not just in this matchup, but in general, I would say. And the pressure continues. No ghouls lost just yet, no archers lost just yet. So far, aggressive, yes, but not too many losses just yet.
Of course, both players are very, very careful about every single unit, every single hit point. Because if you do one major mistake, everything could be over. And you go home as the big loser of this tournament.
Tech has now started for Rudan and will also start right now for the Undead player hailing from Germany. And now Rudan finally finds some time to creep, and of course he wants that Demon Hunter as high leveled as possible. The Demon Hunter is the focus, the well, the main anchor of his army. No matter in what stage of the game you find the Night Elf player, always the Demon Hunter or the Warden, depending on which is the first hero, will be the most important for him. Did he deny the turtle? No, he ran away so far. But yeah, he is going to get his level 0.5, but the same is true for the Undead. And of course, with all the ghouls with normal damage, that happens very quickly. And again, after just one creep camp, HLA heads over immediately. We have the boots for the Demon Hunter already. Important pickup. He wants to maybe go to creep, but he sees the Undead coming, and now he's gonna defend his base once more.
Yeah, the Engine of War in a great position here. Demon Hunter coming in, mana burn on the DK once again. That's what makes the Undead so strong. The Coil, the Nova, all the spells that they can throw out, and the Demon Hunter, of course, the perfect counter hero to that. That's why he's so important. You need that level 2 mana burn to keep the mana pool of the Undead heroes low.
He did get one duel basically for free, which is nice for him. Getting closer to level 2 is his main focus at the moment. But also might be losing an archer here, but the other archer is coming in for a block, and it works. He saves all of his units. Pretty good early game for Rudan, but even though he hasn't lost anything yet, the real trouble starts on tier 2. Where is he gonna creep? How much space is HLA gonna give him to creep? Yesterday against Yaws on Turtle Rock, I believe HLA gave his opponent way too much space to creep up his heroes, which was the downfall of the Undead player in the end, the reason why he is now in the lower bracket final, why he is now in this elimination match.
Take a look at Hail of Anger's base. He builds a graveyard, of course, but there's a second crypt as well. We will see gargoyles here, of course, with a close position. It's very, very easy to harass the wisps in Ruden's base, but now he's coming for the creep jack. That archer is definitely dead.
Oh, Shadow Melt, nice. Actually, he saves her that way. Demon Hunter getting the panda from the middle, but the Demon Hunter is kind of late to the party here. He loses one archer for free, but also one ghoul has just fallen. I believe it was because of an end snare. And now HLA heading into the main base of the Night Elf. He wants to cancel lures, he wants to keep down the lumber harvesting. Immediate tier 3 from Rudan. Oh boy, that could be punished hard by the gargoyles that are just inbound, and I don't think the Serbian scouted the gargoyle attack.
He gets the panda, so he is prepared for that. Of course, he needs a lot of XP to get to level 3 to make the Breath of Fire efficient, I might say. And once again, Hail of Anger not losing anything in this little push, delaying the Engines of Lore, delaying the Dryads, and especially against Gargoyles. That's what you want, a low Dryad count against a high Gargoyle count, of course. Maybe a surround on the Demon Hunter? Nope. Not against the trees, but here they are, the first 2 gargoyles going for the harass immediately. I think they'll focus on the tier 2 buildings right away.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be able to get one Ancient of Lore, but the second one should not be contestable for the Undead. Panda now creeping. He's going to get level almost 2 here from this creep camp, and as you said, level 3 so important. And yeah, first Ancient of Lore, absolutely no chance. And with the ghouls here, there might be an opportunity to kill the second Ancient of Lore. He's going to go for it. This is going to be close. Archers coming in, Panda coming in. Breath of Fire, just now enough mana. And I think HLA right now realizing he can't get this. He retreats before taking too many losses. All the ghouls survive, but he gets the second cancellation on the Ancient of War. Yep, there we go. Delaying the Dryads even further. But more ghouls coming in. HLA is really putting on the screws on the Night Elf right now.
Yeah, very well done by Hail of Anger, dodging that first Breath of Fire, preventing the damage from ghouls and gargs. So that went into nowhere. Now there's no mana anymore on the Panda, so he's just like a footman or whatever, doing a little more damage. But yeah, that takes some time to regenerate the mana pool. Second Engine of Lore still not up at the tier 3. It's almost done for Hail of Anger. Well, fast tech as well. The Lich as the second hero, the obvious choice.
Yeah, once that orb comes out and the double upgrade, the Frenzy and the Stone Form, that's when the Undead really hits his stride. That's when he becomes most dangerous. And we still have double level 1 heroes for the Night Elf. And usually that is the counter. That is the way to victory against Gargoyles. Breath of Fire and strong Demon Hunter with the Orb of Venom. But right now it's looking tough.
Yeah, Hail of Anger with a very early sacrificial pit. He wants map vision with shades. He wants to see what his opponent is doing right now. Oh, I think he wanted to go creeping, but he sees that the DK is back in his base, but there's nothing to cancel here. So I think he will focus on creeping right now.
There's no Ancient Protector, by the way. Usually a very solid pick and standard pick for Night Elves in this matchup. Now Panda going for an important creep camp, but look at the Lich, man. He has the orb, and right now the timing is going to be hitting. And Rudan is creeping. Archers are getting ensnared. He's so far away. He's probably going to take quite a few losses here before his army even arrives.
That's right, first Wisp is about to die. Nope, can't escape, but Nova on the Demon Hunter gets a potion, but for how long can he survive here?
The Dryads are stuck in between the buildings next to the Hunter's Hall. They can't get out, and the Ghouls are keeping the rest of the army busy as the Gargoyles easily deal with those two Dryads. Now going onto the Demon Hunter, he has to TP out. 27 hit points, gets level 2 on his way out, yes. And he saves most of his stuff, but the Moonwells, man, they're basically all dry.
Yeah, and it's daytime, so they won't regenerate for a long time. There's only one potion of healing for the Night Elf. There's no shop anymore. One guard going down. Finally, no mana anymore on the Lich and none on the DK. There will be a coil soon to save something, but the nuke is gone. Double level 2 for Ruden. He is fighting back here.
Alright, DK has one coil remaining. He wants to probably kill the Demon Hunter with it, but he has a potion of healing. There we go, coil coming out anyways. Death Knight needs to be careful. Death Knight being killed. Maybe the Demon Hunter as well. No, he gets away. Amazing position right now for Rudan, but still his units are falling. He killed a hero. Is it gonna be enough? He needs to rebuild a shop. He's doing so right now, eating a ghoul to get the Nova. He has it, but the Demon Hunter is out of range. He's killing the shop again. Is he gonna go for the Panda? He has the Nova, has the Nova, uses it, and there we go. There is the kill. Stoneform also now available, making those Gargoyles very tanky. Demon Hunter coming in again with only 100 hit points. Needs to be so careful. The level 2 DK, he still takes so long though.
Yeah, Ruden almost pulling out a Houdini here to escape from the high pressure situation, but Hate of Anger still alive, almost level 3 Lich. He's no Panda at the tavern. He has to rebuild him. No gold for that, I guess. Yeah, Panda reviving in the tavern. No shop, cancelled again. There it is, level 3 for the Lich. Nova is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger.
Oh!
Even the Nova, down goes the first hero. What a snipe! GG from Ruden. Hate Love Anger, one map away of going to China.
And just very good execution. As I said, getting high level heroes is so hard there for the Night Elf, but still his base defense was pretty solid. Those two stuck Dryads were a huge problem, but he almost made it work. He even killed the DK, but then the Lich just got all the solo experience, and the Lich was a beast, carried him to victory there. Very quick tier 3 tech for the Night Elf. No Ancient Protector. I think it was kind of a late shop. No, the shop wasn't late. But still, maybe he should have invested into a little more archers and dryads early on.
Yeah, Ruden looks worried here. Look at him, man. We saw him at his first game at Wednesday. He was so confident. He beat Warchief Rich there, and he was just in a great mood. And then we saw him getting crushed yesterday. He kind of fell apart. He admitted that he is nervous on stage. And now that so much stuff is on the line, even a professional basketball player feels it, feels the tension.
And Ancient Isles will be our next game. And as I ask if the players are ready to start this game, Rudan says, born ready.
Okay, maybe that's just to impress his opponent a little. I think he looks worried. Hate, Love, Anger, high concentration on this one. Of course, he's well experienced with LAN conditions. He played a lot of EPS finals, he played a lot of European Nations Championship finals, a lot of WCG qualifications. He is known to those high pressure situations. Of course, that's all long gone. That's 5 years in the past, but I think it's definitely a very helpful experience that he has there. Okay, map number 2 is going to be Ancient Isles in the upper left. One map away from going to China and getting to the prize pool. From Berlin, 25 years old, Tim Hate, Love, Anger, Gebel.
And starting in the bottom left, in the blue trunks, we have the Night Elf player hailing from Serbia. It is Rudan.
That's right. His undead matchup is, by the way, his worst. Only a 50% win rate on that one. Too bad for him that he has to encounter them in such an important match here.
I still think he played solidly though, apart from that quick tier 3 tech, but of course the orb is also very important, so I can understand that choice. Honestly, it's a really tough position to start with. Turtle Rock, close position, it's just hard for Night Elf. It's as simple as that. Ancient Isles, we saw HLA playing Gargoyles as well. big thing you can get here is the red Drake creep camps, which are so easy to take for the gargoyles, and you get lots of experience and a big item from it. So I think Rudan is expecting gargoyles, but HLA may just be, you know, mind gaming him here. But of course he has a lot of tactical decisions to make still. It's probably going to depend on how the early game unfolds. We again have Demon Hunter, seems like Rudan's preferred pick against Undead, and of course the DK will be the adversary.
Don't forget, Ruden is Mr. 2-1. All his games in the Zodiac Dream League, the Champions League of European Warcraft, went 2-1. All his games in the WCA Pro Qualifier went 2-1 until yesterday, obviously. But he really likes to get these close matches and getting the pressure on his opponent. But now he himself is the one with the pressure on him. Claws of attack, very nice damage boost early on. Demon Hunter the DK once again sold his town portal for a little additional gold here.
And HLA, one thing you can always expect him to be against Night Elf is very aggressive.
Yeah.
He does not think the way a few other undeads think, like you want to play defensively if the Night Elf has early creep camps early on. That is absolutely the case on Ancient Isles, because after the first creep camp you only had 12 experience for level 2. One skeleton kill will give you level 2, and the claws +6 also very beneficial early on for the Demon Hunter.
Awesome move by Ruden, by the way. He went to the mercenary camp, he got the Forest Troll Shadow Priest. We mentioned it in the matchup against Human, how important this unit is to dispel summons, and the Skeletal Warriors are of course summoned, so they deal tremendous damage. So Hail of Anger's task will be to split them, but here comes the first dispel level up for the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, HLA's decision to always be aggressive on every map, especially on Ancient Isles, where you can also, in addition to being level 2 immediately, you can also pull the creeps to get the mercenaries. I think perhaps he could change it up, but I mean, who am I to question him? He's been so successful and so far it has worked. And again, he's continuing with the pressure. 5 more ghouls are going to be exchanging the spots with the one injured one. And trying to go for surrounds now is the German. The one archer is out of position and probably she is gonna fall. DK solo can chase her down. And I think that's what we're gonna be seeing right here. He's gonna try to deny her to creeps. And
not working.
Going into the corner, maybe trying to go for a surround on the DK, but that doesn't work out.
Oh, the Shadow Priest is trapped here for the ghouls, but barely escapes this one.
Now maybe Demon Hunter surround. Demon Hunter surround next to the choke. No, didn't want to try to go for it. He's focusing the Shadow Priest instead, and he's gonna get it. Maybe it's gonna deny itself, but also he will lose one ghoul in return, as we have the boots of speed on the Demon Hunter. And the DK might just get surrounded here. Nope.
No, but the Priest got denied. No experience on the DK. We know that Hail of Anger is one of the strongest surrounders we have in Europe, but he's not going for the hero, he's not going for surrounds on the archers, just exchanging a few hits. We see the graveyard here, no second crypt, so no gargoyles. I expected him to play that again, but he's going fiends now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Switching it up compared to game number 1 and compared to the other series he played here against Night Elf on Ancient Isles. But now the Demon Hunter is getting some space. He wants that level 3. The item here from the Knoll can be big. Ring, nope, that's not the perfect one. And now HLA for the first time is going to creep some himself, taking out those Force Trolls easy with the ghouls with normal damage. The creep check might be coming in here from the Night Elf, but probably he wants to heal up first. So he is safe to creep this. This will give him level 2. As we look inside his main, we have no tech so far. He has the resources right here. The question is, do we have Lich right now or Naga for pressure? Or do we have tier 3 first for a stronger timing, for a faster timing?
Yeah, I think he's gonna wait till his DK reaches level 3.
He bought the boots of speed. This is gonna be a Naga.
Okay. Okay, the Chinese tactics, lots of pressure at an early tier 1, trying to kill the Entrance of Lore, but here is, okay, it's a Sentry Ward from Hail of Anger, so he knows exactly what his opponent is doing if he reaches the middle of the map. The Entrance of Lore still in production here, just started them. Oh, surround finally on the Demon Hunter.
The DK is taking a lot of damage. He's trying to keep the surround close, but it doesn't quite work. A little bit of a micro mistake here from the German. Death Knight is being slow. Death Knight is being focused. Death Knight, is he gonna be killed? Yes, he is. He gets the Naga in return, but now his own Naga needs to be careful, but she does have the boots of speed, so she should be getting away. Surround again, but the skeletons expire at the last second, so he has to hightail it and run. And this is a level 3 Demon Hunter right now. He may just be able to kill the Naga, actually.
Yeah, both have boots, I guess. Yeah, but here comes the first hit pretty soon. There is another mana burn soon that will also deal some damage here. 100 damage, but it is not enough. Because it's...
She needs to be at 70, then he gets the kill. Now that's enough. Mana burn, boom!
Wow, she barely got to the shop for a potion, but it's only level 1. So she will be back in 30 seconds, but of course that costs around 135 gold here. And that throws back Hate Love Anger for a huge amount of time. Tier 3 in the works, and Ruden defended this amazingly. His Entrance of Lore is up, his second Entrance of Lore is about to come up. The shop is a little late, but that's all that he lost there.
Yeah, that was a dangerous decision to go for the Undead player from Germany. Surrounding the Demon Hunter, who had the ring and level 2 next to his Moonwells. Perhaps he should have rather gone for the archers or the constructing buildings. Demon Hunter now claws +9. He is a beast at the moment, and he needs to be dealt with. He can't ignore that Demon Hunter, not with the +15 damage that he has to his name. And the Naga second, of course, complementing this very well. Focus Fire is going to be more easy, and with that extra damage on the Demon Hunter, that is what you want to go for. Single target pickups.
Love Anger creeping now himself. I don't think that he'll go web, so this will be very hard to creep the Mercenary with the Red Drake. But he needs some time to get to level 3. Where's the Lich? Okay, the Naga is still coming back. When there's tier 3, there will be a Lich at the third hero to get this nice Coil Nova Fork Lightning combo to melt the heroes of the Night Elf.
But Ancient Isles isn't that big of a map.
That's right.
Getting the 3-3 heroes for the Undead is not easy at all. He will have to rely on a few skirmishes, on a few unit or hero kills, even better, to get that experience rolling.
First statues coming, so there is healing, there is mana regeneration level 2 on the Naga. Fork Lightning available right now. Ghoul Frenzy, super important upgrade for the ghouls to boost their attack and movement speed.
Yeah, what we shouldn't forget about, there is no Panda, there's only a Naga, and Fork Lightning is nice, you know, but Breath of Fire is definitely better against all the small units that are the ghouls.
Yeah, Fork Lightning is capped at 3 units, so against the huge amount of ghouls, not the best spell there is. We saw Hate Love Anger beat Sonic with a lot of ghouls here at the first stage of the qualifier 10 days ago in Berlin. Maybe he can pull it off again, but I think Ruden is prepared for that.
Ruden level 4 Demon Hunter right now. He's so strong. The item he found, not the best. Book of the Dead. At the moment, we don't have Destroyer upgrade, though. He might be aware of this. Once there is a Destroyer, this item is completely trash, unless he micros and splits it immediately. But that usually does not happen. Now, Night Elf coming in for the Creep Jack. HLA realizes he is too weak to fight this. If this Crypt Fiend gets slowed once, it is dead. And yeah, Dryad catches up. Crypt Fiend is slow. Crypt Fiend is dead.
Yeah, huge pickup here for Ruden. 215 gold. He tries to save her with the Coil. Tried to help there with the Aura that boosts the movement speed. Maybe he can block now. Yes, he does. Saving the Fiend. Very nice. But Rejuvenation on the Demon Hunter now. He can tank so much. Ghoul is dead. He's still going for the Fiend, but no Dryad is able to attack them.
Yeah. HLA tried to save the Fiend there, maybe in exchange for a Ghoul. Was a bit of a mistake. Because of this, he lost both. And he took another mana burn.
Destroyer upgraded through. We see the first one up in the air. We did an interview with him, and he said, okay, Destroyers are quite overrated because once they run out of mana, they're so weak. But if there's a lot to dispel, I think they're pretty strong, especially against bears.
Yeah, he may have also seen the item on the Naga, and against that you definitely need a Destroyer. And probably now she's gonna sail it. Yeah, he knows, alright, Destroyers are up. And here we have the first actual real fight of the game. No mana for the DK, immediately going for the Demon Hunter. Rejuvenation is being dispelled immediately, but coming in again. And the dispel's on cooldown. Now the Naga needs to be careful, but she's being microed back from Rudan. He still has a Scroll of Healing, and all the ghouls have already fallen. Oh boy, so many bears, they cannot be contested at all. Trying to go for the DKs around, but he slips through it.
Yeah, the bears just eating the ghouls alive, and in the meantime, Ruden is building an expansion at the 3 o'clock position, so he knows that he has a huge advantage. He's way ahead with the heroes, with the army, with the tech, everything. 4 bears is huge. No upgrade yet on the bears, but still definitely a good army composition so far for that state of the game. He's stealing the big red spot from Hate Love Anger, but he comes in here, level 3 on the Naga, focusing the Lich is there now, maybe with a no buff. Oh, Lich goes down! Naga stabbed out. Huge opening for Ruden once again, picking up the Fiends left, right and center. We have 2 destroyers up in the air, but the DK is low. There's no Townfall, there's no healing, there's nothing. Trying to block with the bear here. Additional damage coming from the Demon Hunter, but he switches targets. Going to the Naga now. Hail of Anger desperate to get this bear. He invested so much into this. Is there Steph? No. Bear goes down, but it's 37 food versus 43. All the cards in the hands of Ruden.
Yeah, he just wants to get time for his expansion. He lost a few bears, yes, but the hero stayed alive. And the Naga is back now. She has enough mana for Fog Lightning. She's gonna use
Demon
it. The
Hunter.
DK! So much trouble. GG! As he falls.
The Serbian prince able to equalize here. His chances going to China, still alive.
Yeah, just that one mistake. Rudan taking perfect advantage of it. That one hero loss gave Rudan a small edge, and from then on, he didn't make any mistakes. Honestly, it wasn't the hardest thing he ever did to secure that victory, but still very well played, and you just can't make those kinds of mistakes, not against Rudan.
That's right. Nerves of steel today. Yesterday he was a little shaky, but maybe now he got used to the stage, to the lightings, to the crowd. And here we see Hate Love Anger wearing the leather jacket.
Yeah, maybe trying to look a little bit tough. Then again, it's not as hot as it was yesterday. By the way,
the conditions should be very fine.
Did we mention the little story about yesterday night already?
Nope.
These 2 players, Rudan and Hate Love Anger, we went out with them yesterday, not too long of course, because we had to be here early this morning, but you know, we grabbed a bite to eat and something to drink. And then at some point, I was like asking Rudan, because he's a professional basketball player, are you like really fast in a sprint, like across 100 meters? And he's like, yeah, I'm really fast. And then HLA replies, well, I'm also really fast. I'm not a basketball player, but I'm really fast. And I bet I'm faster than you. And Rudan is going like, no, I am faster than you. And of course, us 2 realizing this is a pretty interesting position for us. We say, all right, you both think you're faster. So how about in kind of anticipation for tomorrow morning, you battle against each other in a sprint duel. And they went for a 100-meter sprint, and HLA completely destroyed him.
That's right, Ruden stumbled a bit, and this is one of the most important maps in the recent history of European WarCraft 3. He should not stumble right now. In the upper in the upper right corner of Last Refuge, we have the Serbian Prince Nemanja Ruden, 22 years old as the Night Elf here. He is known to be very lazy. He came here from a vacation in Greece. He doesn't bring his own mouse, he doesn't bring his own keyboard, he's not prepared at all, and then he played his first game, destroyed Warchief Ridge 2-0. Afterwards, on the second day, he kind of fell apart, but now he seems to be back at old strength, and his opponent, of course, want to go to China. He's a husband and the father of a child of 8 months. He is the best German undead here, 25 years old. Tim, Hate Love Anger Gebel, both players 1 map away from at least 1,500 euros and the trip to China.
And I think this is where the nerves are really gonna be the X factor.
Yeah.
Whoever keeps his cool the best may have a big edge here, because everything is down to this. Everything is down to Last Refuge. Either you get money and you get to go to China, or you get nothing. You actually get nothing in 4th place. You get no attendance fee or, you know, a trip to anywhere. Nope, you get zilch. And the first item for Rudan is not gonna be making things better, because it is a Ring of Protection. And by the way, on Last Refuge, he's not gonna be as close to level 2 as he is on Ancient Isles. And immediately, it looks like HLA going for pressure once more.
Yes, he saw the town portal, he got the rod, he got the first skeletons. Both players sticking to their guns. DK for Hate Love Anger, Demon Hunter for Ruden. And yeah, he's going for the base right away, but it's kind of far away from his own base, so Ruden scouts it right away, so he will know what's going on. But the Engine of War is also far away from his base. That will not support him in any way.
He has 4 Moonwells in his base though. That is a lot of healing, and that will be important. The Demon Hunter also having the ring is kind of nice, like, you know, of course circle it a million times better, but the damage mitigation will be there. Now, first Archer being focused, not trying to go for the surround just yet, going for the Demon Hunter surround again, and we see Immolation, and I don't think he can keep the surround. He's trying to keep it though, he's keeping the damage on the Demon. He loses the first ghoul, it's not being micro, loses the second ghoul, but still surround is close. Demon Hunters killing the third ghoul, level 2 for Rudan. This is not looking good for the German at all. Detonate, he's getting rid of everything and he doesn't even have to use a TP, but still, HLA sticking on the Demon Hunter.
There is more coil, maybe there's cooldown, I don't know, revealing the archers now. He needs to accomplish something here. More ghouls coming in, is there a coil to the Demon Hunter? Everything is low, the Moonwell is gone. Level 2 Demon Hunter, you don't want him to fall, but he escapes here. Is there a second crypt? Yeah, there is a second crypt. Ghoul rush for Hail of Anger. We saw this against WarCraft Rich. He failed in the beginning, but he was able to turn that game around later, and I think maybe we will see this exact same thing here on Last Refuge. Demon Hunter once again able to heal because it is night. The Moonwells are regenerating, and that means more mana, more hit points for the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, this HLA needs to survive the nighttime. After the nighttime it gets better for him, but at the moment the Night Elf is still really strong. Archers being attacked, and simultaneously the Demon Hunter, he's not attacking everything with the ghouls, because then it's easy to micro.
Surround again!
Surround, no, it doesn't stick, he gets the ghoul once more. He's on a decent way to level 3, but now he's stuck inside his base. He could be surrounded here, but remember, there is still a town portal for the Night Elf player. He's still not surrounded. Normally HLA is so good at surrounding. Now maybe the block is coming. Is he gonna use a TP? No, he doesn't use a TP. Perhaps this is the crucial mistake that HLA was waiting for, but now we also have Huntresses coming. He was able to get a Huntress haul up. He's trying to go for the Huntress surround, but she's really fast. She escapes. Did you think maybe he let him die on purpose, the Demon Hunter, because he was so low? But it takes away so much presence for him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like 70 seconds gone now. Or he goes to the tavern. That will cost him a lot of resources. First Moonwell down. Oh, he cancelled the Demon Hunter the revive. And now he bought him back at the tavern. Of course, he takes some time to get back to the main base. Hail of Anger surrounding game, not on top today, not able to get the Hunters. That would be so important. 2 pickups would have been possible, but he got none of them. But now, yeah, definitely. Moonwell is gone, no more healing, and he's supply stuck, so he can't reproduce at the moment. He has to stick to that 1 Archer, 2 Hunters, and the level 2 Demon Hunter. There's no mana burn at the moment because he's so low on mana. Level 2 for the DK. There is coil now. Another surrounded 10. Maybe he closes the block. Again, no, it's still open. Jesus.
Failing on so many of these. They're all so close. By the way, also HLA is supply stuck. He has no lumber for Ziggurat. He's getting a Necropolis, but that's going to take like more than a minute. He should be reinforcing here much more quickly, but the supply stuck is absolutely hurting him so much right now. Getting rid of another Moonwell though. Rudan is still super duper supply stuck. Everything he loses here is gonna be crucial. Fortunately, the surrounds are not working at the moment, at least for the Serbian. This is very fortunate. And 1 Moonwell in the back isn't gonna get up either.
Yeah, Ruden needs a miracle right now. There is an Engine Protector to help him, but the army is so weak. Finally, the Engine of War comes to help him. Surround on the Demon Hunter again. Now it's closed. Maybe he can escape. He has to use the town portal to readjust his position here, but it's so many ghouls. They will just easily surround him again. Now with the help of the Tree of Life and the Engine Protector, Hail of Anger will never fight in this position here. He's going for the Engine of War. He will soak up so much damage. Another surround attempt. That is Hail of Anger's game plan now. Kill the Demon Hunter once again and then finish the Night Elf.
Still supply stuck at 30, HLA is. He has 1,000 gold. Level 3 Demon. This could possibly, well, not most likely not. Surround. It sticks! Level 2 Immolation. When do we ever see this? But it's still sticking, and the Demon Hunter falls. But the Undead also lost so much, down to 26 supply. All the ghouls are hurt. And Rudan will have the resources to revive his hero at the tavern soon.
Yeah, he will be back soon, but a lot of pressure coming to Rudan. The Huntress is surrounded. The 3rd last unit of Rudan. He will not able to get... Okay, he finally can reproduce units, but there is no Engine of War anymore. Hail of Anger just killed him, so he needs to rebuild the Engine of War. That will take some time, but in the meantime, in the process, Hail of Anger loses ghoul after ghoul, finally able to save 1 Demon Hunter back. Whew.
I think he's stabilizing here, but that's what we said for WarCraft Rich. It is daytime, all the Moonwells are dry, it's tier 1. Demon Hunter will be back though. He cannot cancel that altar. He doesn't have any ghouls basically anymore. Well, but we know HLA, he doesn't slow down. He keeps up the pressure.
Engine of War once again being cancelled. Still nothing for Ruden to rebuild his army. He needs more hunters, but now the Death Knight is fairly low. He needs some regeneration. The Demon Hunter wants to snipe him there.
Also getting backpack.
Oh, Ruden losing the Archer. Level 3 for the DK, so important. 1 unit less for Ruden. He has to protect his Engine of War now with only the 2 Hunts. Demon Hunters back. Maybe Immolation again. No mana because he just comes from the tavern.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh, surround again. No, not working.
And yeah, another Engine of War coming up. This Ancient Protector is positioned very, very nicely. And HLA, now he has to make this decision. Do I commit still to the all-in? No, he's teching. He's teching inside the main.
Okay, that's a good decision, I guess. Because the DK is so low, you can't really use him up front there. And there's no mana left. Oh, still an opportunity for a surround every...
If he gets a surround, it's deadly. Well, not immediately for the game, but of course for the Demon Hunter. So dangerous. Rudan cannot slip up here. He absolutely can't. Is he going to? Demon Hunter is going to retreat to safety, but he gets the Hunters at least. Is HLA.
Yeah, but Ruden...
Oh, he keeps this round close, but still 2 ghouls lost already. DK needs to be careful. Mana burn down to 100 hit points.
Ruden finally bought the time to get this Engine of War back up. He has a lot of gold tax right now as well. But he needs some time to get more Hunters on the battlefield to be able to compete with the ghouls. Still looking good for Hail of Anger, I feel. He's building a graveyard, so this could result in mass fiends or most likely gargoyles.
Yeah, I think he should just attack the Moonwells and the Hunter's Hall there and threaten surrounds. Not go into the main where the Ancient Protector is standing. Oh, surround again. No, Rudan is too quick. Rudan, he is now paying attention. He is not going to slip up here, or is he? So close! The Demon Hunter, so close! Oh, slipping away, just barely. That would have been his death, definitely.
Oh boy, this is a tug of war between the two WarCraft 3 powerhouses here. But he's attacking the Moonwells again. There's so many ghouls here. I think tier 2 should be finished soonish. And then the Gargs come, and there's no anti-air for Ruden at the moment. The Entrance of Law will be delayed so heavily.
Getting these Moonwells isn't too big of a deal. Oh, surround coming in again, but now we have 3 Hunters and level 2 Immolation. He's dealing so much damage right here to all the ghouls, but he's sticking to the Demon Hunter. I don't know if this is the best idea. This is so much splash damage, and again, HLA is losing all of his ghouls, basically.
Yeah. And the surround never closed.
Oh, the lock. Almost.
Frostmourne hungers. Is there a coil or something? No mana. And now, oh no, he cannot run into this base. Too many trees protecting their hero, their chief, their Demon Hunter. This is so close. What a tense situation this is.
He is flirting with death right now. One more ghoul dying. Only 28 supply for HLA. The shop was cancelled, no healing. But as you said, he can't go into the base. The trees will club him to pieces. Level 4 already for the Demon Hunter. Gargoyles coming.
Gargoyles coming, and he needs anti-air now. I think you should be well aware that Hail of Anger will arrive with a huge mass of gargoyles pretty soon. Invu Potion on the Demon Hunter. Great item for him, of course, to prevent these surrounds and may do additional damage with the Immolation. I think a Panda and Brewmaster is absolutely necessary for Ruden right now.
Definitely. But he can't creep the Panda anywhere. Well, not any big creep camps, because he has no Ancients of War outside of his base. He could take the Merchant, but then he takes a lot of damage. And he knows HLA. He knows the pressure that he's always going to be facing against this player. So he's probably not going to go for it. Probably it's just going to be level 1 Panda defending. And HLA, knowing this, he's not going to commit to too much early pressure. Well, he's going to keep up the pressure, but not, you know, like 10 gargoyles before the tech. He is teching tier 3 immediately, and I think then he wants to hit the timing.
Yeah, I think so too. Only 1 Engine of Lore up yet. Ruden kind of missing the second one. So essential here to keep the Dryads up, to get a lot of Dryads to counter the gargoyles. But the numbers are in favor of Hail of Anger so far. Oh, be careful with the DK, not getting him surrounded against the trees. There's no town portal, nothing to save him.
Shadow Meld forces a dust of appearance, and the first Huntress of this game will fall.
No Lich, immediate tech to tier 3.
Oh, Death Knight gets around! A big mistake from HLA, walking right into that, and Rudan paying close attention, gets it, gets a free hero kill. That is a mistake that throws him back so much. Not good for him in the slightest.
That costs a lot of gold, and the Death Knight is down for 105 seconds if he revives him at the altar, and that blocks the Q for the Lich or whatever second hero he wants to play. So great timing for Rudan to pick that hero off, but Hail of Anger still has the opportunity to harass with the gargoyles, get some wisps or get some units, or just like here, cancel or kill the Moonwells. Still not supply stuck, Ruden is. And tier 3 tech is coming.
But this time I think it's looking way better for Rudan. He has an Ancient Protector in base, of course, from the early game.
Ruden completely turned this game around here.
I think there was 2 overcommittals by the ghouls, and in total he lost like 10 that he didn't need to. And then again, the third big blunder was the DK loss. That's just like 2 seconds you're not looking, and boom! You give Rudan those 2 seconds and your hero dies.
That's right. But both players will take the time to creep their heroes up, of course, until the Panda is not level 3. He's not that dangerous, but Ruden taking big creep spots here, advancing pretty fast. Wand of the Wind, great item. There will be no destroyers, and that's an item where you can disable the Death Knight for a short period of time, so you may cancel the healing on a unit or a hero and kill something with it.
And now the question for HLA is, does he still want to go for the timing, or does he feel Rudan is too strong to be hitting that timing against? And I think the correct decision is to go for late game here.
With some Frost Worms later, that's definitely the best choice.
HLA sometimes likes to expand. Maybe this could be the game to do it in.
Yeah, he has everything set up, except that one Acolyte who will build it later. But there is a Sacrificial Pit. He is preparing for late game. He will get some vision with the Shade, and he will be able to get the Frost Worms later. Still level 4.5 Demon Hunter. And Ruden reaches tier 3 as well. He will go into Bear soon.
Lich will get level 3 quickly here, by the way.
But the Panda is level 3 already.
That is true. But even though the Wand is nice, well, the Wand of Mana Stealing is okay and the Wand of the Wind is nice, he really wants survivability items, and he didn't get any so far.
Yeah, there is one shop left where you could find a big potion of healing or invulnerability, but of course it's supposed to be Hail of Anger spot. One other thing, there are 2 red spots left here. They drop very important auras. This could change everything as well.
I think HLA is trying to go for the Frostworm level 5 hero late game, and then incredible nuking power.
Slowing down your opponent here. Skull of the Beast, definitely the worst item you can find here. But the Gargoyles are coming back, harassing the main base. No shop for Ruden so far, so no staff and no Orb of Venom.
He's going to be able to cancel the shop, which is nice. Keeps the opponent back in terms of aggression. Like, if he doesn't have a staff and no healing potions and stuff, he's going to be more careful. So I guess this will give the Undead more time to creep. Well, scratch that. He's actually going to go aggressive right now, going onto the Demon Hunter, trying to block with the Ghoul and succeeding in doing so, but the damage isn't too high. Drunken Haze Breath of Fire on the Gargoyles, hitting very hard. And he has to retreat. 5
damage per second on these Gargs now. They may need a Scroll of Healing sooner than later, but there is none. No resources here available for that. Hail of Anger preparing for the late game. Upgrades next Ziggurat to be able to go over 50 food. No Boneyard so far. Next Cloud of Attack for the Lich. He's getting pumped, man. Plus 19 damage already.
That's a big deal, especially since there's no healing potions.
Yeah,
now,
the demon,
creep check coming in, but Gargoyles should be able to fly away, so I don't think HLA is gonna lose anything here. Well, that one Gargoyle might actually bite the dust. Never mind. Saves himself above the trees.
So level 4 and 3 on the Night Elf heroes. He has basically everything he needs. All that comes additionally is a plus. Next class of attack here. Lots of class of attack in this tournament. Look at Ruden. What a bitch move, I might say, to build the Tree of Life here at the natural expansion of his opponent.
Sometimes this works out. I don't think it is going to this time, because probably HLA is going to head on over there to continue creeping in a second. Gargoyle's keeping tabs on his opponent. And yeah, both players, once again, we've seen this many times, when it becomes the clutch time, the crunch game, they do become careful, they respect each other, and they slow down. In the beginning, incredible aggression from HLA with a double crypt almost all in. But both players taking so much damage that it's transitioned into a normal game, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, now we have the late game.
Now he finds the expansion, he thinks, what's up here? Okay, now he finds it.
Oh, the detonate! Boom!
Oh wow, so many skeletons dead.
A little bit careless, not splitting them away. Giving the Night Elf more experience. Demon Hunter almost level 5. That's a big deal. Solo creeping the Lich, interestingly, valuing the level 3 Nova over the level 3 Coil.
So the entire map is almost crapped. Only the red spots and some small ones remaining on this one. And the game is definitely on a knife's edge. 50 food for Hate Love Anger, 48 for Ruden. But the bank of Hate Love Anger looks a lot stronger.
Double anti-magic potion, by the way, for the Night Elf heroes. They are very, very good, but they are also easily countered with destroyers. But we have no slaughterhouse, so those potions will be big.
The 3-0 upgrade for Hate Love Anger is there. The Frostborn is doing, Frostbloom is doing so much damage. Oh, Warsong Battle Drums, even more damage for the Lich. Plus 23, and here plus 12 on the Worm.
And plus 2 on all the gargoyles. Maybe even plus 3 with plus 3 attack. And this, what's this reminding you of? Running in, Coil Nova, running out. You must be happy right now.
Definitely shades of Mad Frog, the famous, the legendary undead player. The rest of this creep camp goes to Ruden. Important experience. Panda level 5 will be a game changer. But so is the level 5 level on the undead heroes. The Gargs in the meantime harassing, but he got the Garg, he got level 5.
That's the big one. And fighting against 5/5 heroes is so difficult. I think now he realizes Panda is level 4. Now I really cannot let him creep anymore. This may result in him pumping. Yep, here we go. Production starting. Frostworms, gargoyles, more gargoyles, and upgrades. He will have 3-1 upgrades, maybe even more. And he's gonna get the next red creep camp.
He got a shade as well. 60 food for him, still 800 gold left, and he's getting the second red spot. Helm of Valor, not the best item, but a few more hit points, a few more armor points for the DK, so it's a little more tanky. 1000 hit points now.
He might keep it, because the thing against Night Elf is you have, like when you play this gargoyle strategy, you have nothing on the ground. So your heroes will get attacked. There's no way around this. So every bit of tankiness is a nice bonus to have.
Ruden is supply stuck, and the main gold mines are about to run dry. So big advantage for Ruden coming in, because he can just use this tree, walk over to his natural, and he has additional gold income. For Hate Love Anger, it's going to be so hard to get an expansion up. It takes ages, and it's so easy to cancel with a few bears. So maybe he will go for the all-in push, selling a few buildings. As an undead, you can do that, getting gold back, and then
he doesn't have the 80 supply ziggurat. This might be a big mistake. Then again, he might want to invest all of that gold into heal scrolls, which he will obviously need. Oh, but the acolytes looking to expand.
They will expand, and he's going for an additional necropolis, I guess, to get to that 80 food.
He could still creep a little bit more.
Or is he good? Yeah.
He is going to reach level 5 DK if he decides to do so. Keeping the Wand of the Wind, by the way, is HLA. Should be easy to dispel with so many Dryads. But maybe he is counting on Rudan A-clicking, like focus A-click. Then the Dryads don't dispel, they just attack.
Hate Love Anger just spent his money, so he's not able to build the Haunted Gold Mine.
He has 2 scrolls of healing. Like ideally you would want to have 5. With the creeping, maybe that's enough to expand. He needs like 110 more gold. Demon Hunter finding his opponent. But he's gonna get punished here. He gets cycloned. This is gonna have to be a TP, pretty sure.
Yep. Immediately, 350 gold gone.
And look at Rudan's forces. Like, they're so tiny. 56 supply against 68.
And he has no gold anymore.
And this is, of course, thanks to all the harassment from the gargoyles. And this is going to be level 5 for the DK.
Loss of attack +9. The Lich is the happiest person on Earth right now. Plus 30 damage. It's such a beast, combined with the coil and with the 2 frost worms. We see it here.
Rudan decides to fight.
Is this Hate Love Anger's fight to China? We will see. First bear down, Breath of Fire coming in, killing all the ghouls over time. Nice cycle, no coil available. The Hippogriffs dying in a second here against the gargoyles. There's the Scroll of the Beast being used. No dispel from the Gargs. Ruden is falling apart here. The Dryads have to be scared away. Now the focus shifting to the Demon Hunter. The first hero has an Invo Potion left down. Is there another Nova? No, mana burned everything. But the damage output from the Lich is so huge. Will we have 2 Germans in China?
Yes, we will!
Demon Hunter is dead, and Hate Love Anger beats the Serbian Prince.
In the clutch match, he prevails and he makes the German fans happy. HLA, he will be joining yours and War Chief Rich in Yinchuan, China.
What a story this is. Hate Love Anger already got his suitcase packed. He was ready to leave after this game if he dropped out. And now, boy, you can unpack your stuff. We need you for a little while.
And you can see him here in his leather jacket, looking like a boss. And Josh is next to him, waiting for the winner interview.
Thank you, gentlemen. All right, HLA, again, representing Germany. You're going to be joining Josh. You're going to be joining the other WarCraft 3 player in China. Still going to have another match a little bit later on tomorrow, or a little later today for the Constellation matchup. Let's talk about Ruden. Okay, first of all, you had game 1 in the bag, but game 2 went in his favor. After game 2 happened, what went through your mind in order to change it up for game 3? Because we saw some really hyper aggression coming from you.
Yeah, I figured if I'm the one who's putting the aggression on him, then I can build my game instead of him putting the game on me, as it happened on game 2. So that's why I decided to go all in with Master Ghouls, which is quite uncommon on that map as well. And I think that surprised him even more.
Now, when it came to the Lich, when that item finally dropped, and you had plus 30 attack on that hero, did you go, okay, game over, I got this?
Yeah, I think after I saw his army composition, I was pretty sure I'm going to win the fight because my units were 3-0 upgraded, whereas his were 0-0. And I think I've had the better hero levels as well. So when the final fight came, I was pretty confident I'm going to take it.
Now, your Constellation match is going to be up against War Chief Rich. Any preparation you want to go through before that matchup, or do you feel that you can pretty much do the same thing all over again against his play style?
I'm just going to go map for map and decide then, because I never really plan ahead what strategy I'll play.
Map for map, that's the best way to do it. Well, congratulations once again, and congratulations on going to China. Let's give it up for Ruden as well. He put on a great performance representing Serbia. Ruden, thanks for joining us, and good luck in the rest of your WarCraft 3 career. Well, that is it for WarCraft 3 for now. We're going to get ready for some Hearthstone matches here live at Gamescom for WCA 2015, the European Pro Qualifiers. Stay tuned.